Good morning. Today is February 22nd, 2026, and today we're going over NASDAQ price action and my executions. I think it was one loss today, one win today. The win could have been a bigger win than it was. And I'll get more into that. I just had a few technical errors that I made. Um, Falling with a load emotion. But let me just show you market and then I'll show you the trade. So coming into this morning, we had 8:30 news, and 8:30 news didn't really do anything at all, as you can see, literally nothing. Um, and then price goes higher, takes out these relative equal highs on both assets, and then market opens 9:30, and we just don't on Nasdaq. On ES, we come up and take out this high, creating an SMT. Wow, pretty crazy SMT actually. Um, well, there was one with like this high and then like this high, but this one's more um prominent. This is a more obvious fair value gap or SMT. So this right here, this high would be a protected high, as well as this high being a protected high. Let me make those white actually. So these are our protected highs. Now, this is 9:40. We have to wait for that 9:45 bell. Which we get our CSD at 9:43 on ES. 9:45, we never retrace back in this fair value gap. We do tap this wick, this as you say breaker. Um, then we start rolling over. I'm not in a trade yet because I have no entry. I think actually right here when we get a sweep right here. Um, no, because I remember taking. Oh no, okay, I just shorted too early. So we come down here. Price takes out most of my lows that I wanted to see. It took out two of my lows I wanted to see get taken out. Then it rallies all the way higher. We also tapped outside of the new week opening gap. That's what this yellow box is. Then we come back up into consequent encroachment. So I short once we get into this fair value gap, but then we ended up wanting this one up here, so I get stopped out, and then I re-enter once we get to this one. Stop loss at this high. Um, and then price starts rallying lower, and that's like here on ES. So price starts rallying lower. I wanted this to be one of my take profits. So I entered literally up here. So like that. I entered there. Did I put it here and then I moved it? I moved it. I had okay, no, I had it all the way down here because I was like price might rally all the way down here. I forgot to set a take order limit or a limit buy for four cons because I'm normally in five, so I would take most of my majority. I would take majority of my trade off there. And that's a 4 to 4.1. That's 4.1. 4.41 RR. Which is really good. So I should have just taken off the whole position off there and I would have had a great trade. But what ended up happening was price came down here and then I was like, damn bro, I want I want like I think this is not a good enough sweep anyways, even if it's like this low. Really smooth lows. I was like, I want to see that get taken out again. And then we chop. Almost get there. Chop. And then we are chopping for 5 minutes. I couldn't wait. As soon as price went up here and it kept coming up, came down, came back up, I close out four cons when it hits all the way up here and then close off the fifth one like around here. So I only ended up really making 300 on that trade when it could have been a $600 trade if I would have just closed down here instead of all the way back up here. Um, and let me show you the chart executions. These are the everything I wanted to see. And then also we had this 15-minute fair value gap. This is the reason I wanted to close out so bad, is because this chop inside this 15-minute fair value gap was insane. So I just wanted to get out of it before price started reversing one direction. And now we just swept these highs. We're probably gonna go lower now. Let's tap into that 15-minute. Like there, bang. That's a possible short entry right now. But my executions, see, like I told you, I shorted here and I got stopped out basically immediately. Then I shorted up here, and then price came down, and I take off 4 here, and I honestly just take off the whole position after a couple minutes. Because I knew I made a mistake when it tapped this liquidity, and then I didn't get stopped out, or at least like taken out a little bit. I knew I made a mistake, so I was like, damn, bro. And like now we have a double 15 minutes to the downside. Holy shit. This makes me want to enter, to be honest. Like, this shit's gonna dump. It's already got the fucking forehead. 15-minute open for rally gap, 15-minute used for rally gap. Anyways, that's it for today. Hope y'all enjoyed. If the more I wait for 9:45, the more I realize how much easier price is, because you've waited for most of the picture to be painted. Like today, we had this SMT up here, or SMT right here, and me waiting for that is awesome, because I could have. This is first presented technically. Oh, well, not really. This is like 9:30, but on ES it would have been first presented. Price comes back into it here. That could have been entry to go lower, but then price comes back up into this fair value gap, and then it comes back down and came back up. And eventually, once 9:45 hit and you're entering, you're waiting for the entry after 9:45. We take that fair value gap that is going to be respected, which makes sense for it to be the middle one, not this one. And then we come lower and break below that low, and that's just see how much more efficient we are after not like around 9:45 and after 9:45. Price like starts dumping, only goes a couple of points, comes right back up, like right back up in your face, invalidates this for value gap. You could be thinking, oh shit, we might be long now. Then price rolls back over 9:45, shows us that we're going to be bearish because we have another dig down. Price comes back up for a retracement and then rolls over and takes out that low very efficiently. So that's that. Oh. Hopefully we get another successful day tomorrow. Hopefully I don't have any mistakes, because today could have been at least a $300 day. Um, if I stop making mistakes, I could have my $600,000 days. But that's a work in progress. I'll see y'all tomorrow for another trade review, and yeah, deuces, y'all.